Good morning, everyone. It's day 10 of our celery juice cleanse, and it's Sunday morning, which means we're super busy here at the house getting ready for church. I've made up my celery juice. I've only taken a couple sips so far, but I did add the carrot and the apple this time, and it tastes pretty good again. So it doesn't look good, but it tastes pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna get rounded and go to church, and I will see you guys in a little while. So we've been home from church and ate lunch and just kind of been hanging out around the house today. And I thought I would pop on and say that I had shined the sink and made my bed before going to church. So I had 3 of my 4 things checked off before leaving the house this morning, which I feel like is a huge accomplishment. I'm going to try to do a 5-minute hot spot clean. I gotta figure out what spot in the house I want to do. We had company over today, so we had already picked up. So maybe I can just kind of count that, the house was picked up at one point. So I also want to show you guys my planner for this coming week and how I have kind of laid things out in it, and how I'm kind of using this. It's just a basic planner to have everything kind of laid out for the week. So here is my schedule for the coming week, and it just says I need to have a planning day for kids church, so basically it's a team effort. We have a kids church at our church, and I help write out the lesson plans and the schedule and stuff for the week, or for the coming week. And then we make sure that we collaborate and get songs and items rounded for the lesson and that kind of thing. And then CJC is obviously celery juice cleanse. And what I've been doing is on this day 5, for example, I said I had major energy, so I'm just putting down what I'm feeling as far as symptoms, because that's the wrong word, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Whatever I experience that I think with that cleanse, I'm putting there. I started putting Curtis's schedule for his schooling, because we're using that app that I showed you the other day. And I put these tasks in as task 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many for the day in his app, and having them written out. And I kind of looked over his school stuff for this next week, and that way I know what he needs to do each day ahead of time. So it's on each day he has his tasks already written out. All I have to do is add them in then every morning. And we've talked about adding in, putting M, task 1 M, for Monday or something like that, or put Monday task 1 or something like that. But I think that he would get really overwhelmed if I went ahead and put the whole week in, because it would look like a ton of things to get done. And so I think breaking it up into each day individually is going to be the best route for him. So yeah, that's what we're going to plan on doing. And then this week, I decided to try putting my meal plan in. So tomorrow we're going to have leftovers, because we have a ton of them in the fridge. And usually Sundays would be leftover day, but this afternoon we had one of my son's friends over, so we didn't have leftovers like we typically would. So we just pushed that off until tomorrow evening. And then we're gonna have grilled cheese one night. And I don't have to have grilled cheese on Tuesday, but at least I have an idea of, I have all the stuff to make grilled cheese. I have all the stuff to make, a stir fry. And so if I need to put stir fry on Tuesday and grilled cheese on Wednesday, that's fine. I can change it around, but at least I have a meal for every single day of the week. But yeah, this is typically what I'm doing with my planning book for this year so far, and I plan on hopefully adding more stuff. And the weekends I kind of leave open. I did add in lesson planning for the week for Curtis, so that I can write all these tasks and things in. I can look at his workbooks and figure out what pages he can do without getting overwhelmed and that kind of thing. So I know it's just kind of a really simple thing. It's not like a fancy planning book. It's just a cheapo one. But it's working for what I need it for right now. And if I get really into this, maybe next year I can, look at buying a nicer planning book. But let's see if I stick with it for this year. So far, I'm really happy. I've been doing it for a couple weeks now. And I'm really happy with having everything kind of written out, especially for Curtis's schooling. He has gotten so much more accomplished with me being prepared and that new app that we are doing. And I just feel like we're accomplishing something, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to show you guys that because it was kind of my planning day. Today's like my planning day for his schooling, and I had written all that in just a little bit ago. And I had put the meal plan in as something new, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Something else I wanted to kind of talk about is I am trying to think ahead of things I want to accomplish. And you already know I'm trying to implement some of the Fly Lady or the Secret Slobs system, the cleaning system, into my life. And so far I've gotten the 4 things. I'm going to continue to add things as I feel like I'm ready, or once a week, hopefully. At least once a week, I hope. But I'm not going to try to move too fast because I want to really let it stick and actually keep the habits, basically. So that's one thing that I'm working on. Of course, the celery juice cleanse, I'm continuing that through the end of January. And then I would like to, I think, in the beginning of February, start another challenge where I challenge myself to get more active. And I've been really looking into like a 10,000 step a day challenge kind of thing. And that is because I told you guys I just got a Fitbit not very long ago. And so I was thinking, since I've been monitoring my steps that I average, I'm only averaging about 4,000 steps, sometimes not even getting over 2,000 steps in a day, which is not very many. I really need to work on getting more active. So I'm thinking about doing that 10,000 step challenge. So be thinking about that. If you guys want to do that with me, it might be really encouraging for me to have someone that's doing it with me, and I'm not just doing it by myself. So I think 10,000 steps a day would be a very big challenge for me, since I'm just averaging 4,000. I would love to get out and walk. I love to walk. I just don't typically go for walks, and a lot of times I am in our house and helping the kids with schoolwork and that kind of stuff. And I do get up and I walk around the house like cleaning and stuff, but our house is not very big. So, you know, if I'm cleaning my room, I'm taking like 5 steps to get from one side to the other. And so I'm not getting very many steps in a day. So anyways, that's why it's so low. I'm trying to justify why my steps are so low. But anyways, I've only hit over 10,000 steps once since getting my Fitbit. And that's because my husband pushed me to get out and walk one day, and it felt so good to get out and walk. So yeah, I really think I want to try that. So if you want to try that with me, I'll probably be starting that at the beginning of February after the celery juice cleanse. But we'll see. I mean, I might change that date, but as of right now, probably February 1st, I will start the 10,000 steps a day challenge. I hope you guys like this video. I know it's kind of me rambling and kind of just showing you and talking to you about all kinds of stuff, but yeah, that's what this day's video is going to be about. I hope you guys have a great one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow.